So, why you are not leveling up? What is the reason behind it? Even after putting these much effort, why you are not get your desired output, the way you want your life? Why it is not in that way? Because you are lacking that few essential things. That's it. These failures of yours does not indicate that you are not have potential to achieve your result, but you are just lacking few things that you should do to get your desired output, the way you want your life. The major problem is you are doing 50 things at the same time, or maybe you are not putting and giving much time to one skill or work before jumping into another. This is the major reason why most of the people never succeed in anything, because they don't give enough time to master that one skill, and that keep them in mediocre. They do 50 things at the same time. Maybe this thing will give me the life I want, maybe that thing give. But if you do 50 things at the same time, or do not give sufficient time to one skill, then you never become valuable for this world. There are millions of people doing same thing. That probability is too low. You have to make yourself valuable for achieving your desired output. Yes, you can't get that until you not become master on some field, on some skill, on your work. And this is a major problem. That's why lots of people struggle to succeed in anything. Not because they do not do any task, not because they are failure, just because they don't give sufficient time to one skill. They don't give that sufficient time to master some skill. Because once you're able to achieve mastery on some skill, you instantly become valuable for this world. Literally. You can able to generate money from it. You become financially free, because you can sell that skill. You can able to sell that skill to others, because nobody else can able to do that skills better than you. That's why. That is what mastery is. But from mastery, I don't mean that you should do some extraordinary work. It means do that ordinary task in such intensity or depth that anyone else hardly able to do. You can only become valuable after achieving mastery on that ordinary work. It is not necessarily that you have some extraordinary skill. It can be any ordinary work. Yes. So in this video, I will give you the tips and way that you can able to tackle that cutthroat competitive world and master any skill easily. So if you don't want to leave those whom you don't even like, pleasing constantly others. So in this video, I will give you all that tips and way that you can able to tackle this competitive world and achieve your desired life and your financial freedom. Because if you don't want to live with those whom you don't even like, if you don't want to remain in that rat race for 50 years, in that average population, that taking few short-term pleasure and after that few short-term pain, that constantly pleasing behavior, if you don't like living with negative people, with fake bonds, if you really like your freedom, then you have to take a step to improve your life and achieve your desired life. You can be able to achieve that metric comfort by resisting that short-term comforts. So for example, if someone playing chess for 5 hours with consistency, he can able to beat that top 1% population in playing chess. Suppose if he play 5 hours chess for 5 years consistently every day, how it is possible that he can't able to beat that 1% population? Person will able to beat that 1% top chess players. And once he do that, he will instantly become valuable. He can able to generate money, millions of dollars by playing chess. And people waste their 20-30 years in education. Or what they get in the end? Nothing. There's nothing fault with your education, but you are doing 50 things at the same time. If you put your 100% effort in that one particular thing, that's a mastery. It is the power of mastery. You do not have to do any other thing once you become master on that one field. So if you really want your desired life, and get mastery on some field, then you have to do these following things that I will going to tell you. First, identify your skills. Identifying your skills, I mean, find out any skills that you can able to do. It can be anything. It means any task or skills, any work or skill that you can able to do. It can like cooking, teaching, singing, anything. If you like motivating others, guiding others, things like this. So find out what are that particular skills that you like to do, and write down every that possible skills that you have. If you don't able to find it, then maybe you are just not aware of it, because everyone has some skill and some work that they do in their daily life and like to do. Yes, if you are feeling that I do not have any skill, then start learning some new skills as soon as possible, because you can't become valuable in this world until you do not have any skills. Second one is filter out those skills on the basis of these traits. If you really want to generate money from any skills or want financial freedom, then that skill should have these potential, like it can able to generate money, it can turn into a business. Or third one is it have potential to affect millions, like it can be sold to others locally, nationally or internationally. However, if your skills can be turned into a product, then definitely have potential to reach to the millions people. Yes, so filter out all your skills on the basis of this potential that I told you earlier. And if you find out that there are some 2-3 skills that remain after filtering out, then start exploring all of them one by one, because it is possible you got 2-3 skills after filtering out. Even after filtering out, then start exploring them one by one, discover about them, search about it, learn about them, that how they work, how can level up on that skill who are currently on top. Because if you explore about that skill, you will soon find out that which one will make you more exciting and eager to learn. Third one is focus on that one skills that you got after doing all these processes that I told you. So now after finding out your skill or field, you do not have to put your effort on 50 things. Just concentrate on that one skills and master it. Study about it, research about that skills, find out that 1% people who have mastery on that field. Learn about them, find out that how that pupil able to reach at that level, what tools they use for that. And if you show up every day in consistent manner and study that skill, practice about it every day for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, when that 6th year come, you don't have to do anything. You will have everything. You become valuable. You can able to achieve financial freedom. At the same time, your satisfaction level will be also high, because you have something to show others, because you don't even able to understand that how these education system will waste your 10-20 years without even one skill. But if you take your life in your hand, you do not have to depend on others for your life and master it until you don't able to beat that 1% population, that 1% pupil, because in this way you can beat everyone around you. You don't put your effort on 50 things. You will be able to succeed on your own field, because this is a way innovation happen. You will become inventor, scientist, mathematicians. This is the way things happen. Nobody will become valuable in this world by doing 50 things. You really find someone who are master on 2-3 fields. Tell me if you find out. Once you are able to achieve mastery on any field, congrats, you are instantly become valuable for this world. For example, you have good writing skill. Congratulations, you are book author. If you have potential to motivate others, congrats, you are motivational speaker. If you are good at cleaning your home, congrats, you can provide service to others by hiring employee that how to clean in right way. This is the way people become millionaire. People able to achieve financial freedom. It is not always true that there is talent behind every reinvention. Sometimes people put their abundance of time to some specific field, and because of that, nobody else able to do their task better than them. That's why they become valuable for this world. But be cautious, because when you start putting your effort consistently on your task, your mind will interrupt you. It will start illusion you like, don't do that, you can't able to succeed in that field. But you do not have to trust on that voice, because this voice will always come. It will come to illusion you. It will come to lose your consistency. Don't trust on that voice until it is true. You must have to ignore them if they are not real at all, because most of the time they are not real. So this is the way you can able to achieve mastery. Thank you.